the Silly Little Giggles podcast. I'm your host, Jupiter, and today I have with me
Ayden.
And so, how would you describe your experience in FFA?
It's definitely been something that's like changed over the years. Like when I started in my freshman year. My mom wanted me to, when I was like starting to get into high school, my mom told me that she wanted me to be in like some sort of club after school. And I ended up being in Miss Davis's fifth block honors agri-science. And she was she was one of the advisors here before she left. Some people may know her, some people may not. And if you're in an ag class at the school, you get to be in FFA for free. So I was like, all right, I'll just do this. And I eventually started getting more involved. I started to go to more competitions. The first one that I went to was like the first competition we do in the year, and it was land judging. And so I started doing that. I met some people in that competition that I still talk to this day. And it's been an ever-changing experience. You know, I've met a lot of cool people from it. I've had some really cool experiences. I got to go to places I wouldn't have been able to go to if it wasn't for FFA. So it's been a really cool experience so far.
So, how would you describe land judging in terms of the average person?
When it comes to land judging, it is a lot of memorization. Like when we first started, when I first started in my freshman year, Miss Davis gave us this giant packet of like stuff to memorize. But it seems like a lot, but like once you get to like doing it more, it's like a lot of the stuff works like hand in hand with each other. Like a lot of the front of the card, all of it is going to determine the back of the cards. Like once you figure that stuff out, it gets pretty easy to memorize it. So
yeah. So you also play guitar. Now, what kind do you play? Like electric, acoustic, banjo?
I actually have played a like banjo guitar before. Yeah, it was like a banjo, but it was strung like a guitar. Yeah. And it was really weird to play. But I've only played it like once, and I broke a string on it. So,
okay.
But I play both acoustic and electric. But I play more electric stuff. I play more like metal stuff, and so that's what I guess, expertise in playing.
So how long have you played guitar for?
I started playing, I want to say summer of 2019. My dad gave me it was an Epiphone acoustic guitar that he'd had for a long time. It was a birthday gift from him a long time ago from my granddad. And so he gave it to me, and I eventually started going to lessons in town. And then pandemic hit, and our instructor just never texted us back. And so we started going to lessons in Cokeville at Crossroads Music, and I've been going ever since. And it was pretty cool. I got to meet some really cool people there.
So, what's your favorite song to play on the guitar?
I honestly don't play a lot of songs. A lot of the time, I just like noodle around, and like if I come up with something I like, I just record it on my phone, and I have like probably like 400 voice memos of just like ideas. No, it's a lot of stuff.
So you don't use.
I mean, I do like I'll play songs every now and then, but like I don't like go out of my way to learn songs a lot of the times. So.
Oh, okay. So have you ever played guitar in front of a crowd before?
One time. I've only played it one time, and it was at FFA camp this last summer at Camp Clements, and they had a talent show. And I was like, well, this is perfect. I should do it. And so I ended up playing, it was Roots Remain by Mastodon. It's like a heavy metal song. Yep. And it actually went pretty good. It was like a room of like 89 people. It was one of the like less crowded weeks at camp.
Did you win?
It wasn't really a competition. It was just kind of like something to do for fun. But if it was a competition, I would have won.
Of course.
Just saying.
So what about all those times you played the national anthem on the guitar?
Oh, yeah. Most people don't know this, but me and her went to middle school together. And so I played the national anthem on bass a couple of times, and I actually played it on guitar near like the end of my 8th grade year. It was really like, it was fun playing it on bass, but it was a lot more fun to play it on guitar because it sounded just like completely different.
I always really liked going to the ball games and like listening to you play it.
It was fun. Cool. It was always fun to play.
Well, I think that's all the time we have left for this episode of Silly Little Giggles.
All right.
I've been your host, Jupiter, and this has been
Ayden.
And we'll see you next time. Bye!